Trapped in this nightmare, trust past the unknown. There's no going back, so take me there. Hang on to nothing, to nothing. Oh, let go. Darkness around me, fragments left behind, fighting what would be, endless battle forever mine. In the black space, in the black space, black space, moving. In the black space, moving. Hang on to nothing, to nothing. Oh, let go. Never let you go. Let you go.
Stumble from the ashes, lost enigmas in the dust. I cannot remember, though they tell me that I must. Sky is torn asunder, fear that breaks the brave will not drag me under, climb out of the grave. Make a sign or faults divine, this mark of worth I wear. Hardened are these faithful scars I bear. Stand side by side, carry all as one, we can bear this weight. Stand side by side, we won't come undone, for the hands that will carry us home are touched by fate. Oh,
Welcome, race fans from around the globe. Here they come, out of turn 4, to the white flag, and it's 1 to go.
Hey, welcome back, race fans, to One to Go Studios coverage of the triple threat for split decision triple threat into being. LLC presents the Monster Mile as we do 95 minutes here with not one, not two, but 3 different divisions. That's right, folks. You'll see 3 different car classes on the Monster Mile. You think that's crazy? There's 34 cars out there. And I'm joined with tonight by Ken Kushwa, or the master of ceremonies and the holder of all things Sasquatch, Ken Kushwa.
Wow, the holder of all things Sasquatch. I don't know about that, but I like it. So there we see Miles was holding a car. He's going to get fed an awful lot tonight, Harold. Three divisions out there. This track loves to feed from the outside in. So if they hit that outside wall, it's guaranteed to come down to the bottom. And when it comes down to the bottom, you're going to see another car hit another car, which will hit another car, which will spin that car, which may end up on its roof. AKA Monster gets fed. Miles has dinner.
Hungry is Mile the monster. And Ken, we get to call this our home track, don't we?
It is our home track. It is technically, for me, a 25, well, if I'm driving illegally, 25 minutes to Dover. If I'm doing the speed limit, it's probably about 35 to 40 minutes, but right down Route 1 for me. Harold, it's a little farther for you, but you actually can come across the state, come through 15, and end up in Dover the easy way. So,
oh, no, it's really easy if I get a helicopter from my work and just come over. It's only 10 minutes.
That's even easier. That's true.
If I could find somebody to give me a ride, it'd be like 10 minutes, so...
Larry Dickerson chimed in. The Milk Dud is here. Well, where would we be without the Milk Dud? Thank you, Larry, for chiming in.
What I have noticed for you, Ken, since you are our color commentator, the driver BIOS has been busy this week.
Has it?
Yeah, you might want to go up there and check.
I might have to do exactly that, Harold, if I can find out how to get to it real quick here. Hold on a second. Hey, I found it. All right. So, driver BIOS. Let's see what we got here. When did it all start, Harold? So,
there have been a lot there, but after we talked about it last week on the podcast, they started to actually fill it out. It's amazing.
Matthew Kopp is a police officer. That's good to know.
Well, that's pretty good. That you just have your profession in your name.
Yeah. No, he's got other stuff.
Okay. No, I'm saying
Indiana.
His name is Matthew Kopp. He's a cop.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm sorry. I'm a little slow on the take tonight, folks. But tomorrow, Harold and I are heading off to Bacon Fest. So you can guarantee I'll wake up just fine in the morning, ready to eat some bacon.
So we do have the cars. We debuted something last week with the helmets and the cars being shown in the grid, and the helmets being shown in the driver info sheets. A lot of the guys talked about that. We did our podcast with Split Decision last weekend, live and in person from Oasis Church of Delaware. And we ended up spending the next 16 hours in the same spot.
Yeah, we didn't go anywhere. But it was a fun interview. Dave Gilbert, thanks so much for having Harold and I on. We absolutely enjoyed every moment of it. And those guys that were there, the admins that were there with us, really loved talking to you guys as well. And if you haven't, listen, I understand from what Dave was telling us, not a lot of people listen to the podcast. I don't know why. Because if you want to hear a great podcast, last week was a good start. Don't you think, Harold?
Oh, yeah, we were on it.
Oh, we were on it. That's what we're saying. So if you've never checked out a a podcast from Split Decision. Check it out now. Harold and I were interviewed last week. I think you'll have a good time with it. We certainly had a good time with it, and I know that everybody else. Looks like everybody's a little slow getting in to the video tonight, Harold. They're not quite chiming in.
There's only a few people here. They're waiting for the racing to begin. So Larry Dickerson says he's been listening. So he's one of the three.
That's right.
That Dave said that they had. So.
Well, they do a great job. I tell you what, I listened to. I just like the format. I agreed, Larry. I'm sure they're and it sounds like they've got some pretty fun stuff to keep going with. So, this week's is supposed to be pretty good too. I understand, Harold.
Yep. Well, he doesn't have to check that out ourselves here.
Not seeing a lot of. I know Corey Harris just doesn't want to be 38 years old. I can see that. He is a disabled veteran. Thank you so much for your service, sir.
So we got about 2.25 minutes left in practice. Then they'll get 2 laps to qualify. They did a really good job with this particular track, I think, what you said with the scenery around. And Ken and I have been in this area a whole bunch of times, so we're very familiar with the track.
It's extremely accurate, other than they've taken down we were talking about it before. They took down the top tier, and they've cut some of the stands away completely. I think it holds now somewhere around 65 to 70,000 people. At its heyday, when I was there in its heyday, Monster Mile held on one race 200,000 people. And it was chaos trying to get out of Dover on that day.
Yeah. And I remember trying to get home that day as well. Well, we are filled up to 36 vehicles now. Format is pretty simple here. We got Cup cars. That is the next generation Cup cars.
Hold on. Larry, have a good race. Be careful out there. Have fun.
And then we have the Xfinity cars, that, the current Xfinity car, and the current Gander mountain trucks.
Yes.
All racing on the same surface. So 3 different manufacturers in 3 different divisions, all on the same track.
Yeah. AKA, yikes. Because that's what it's going to be. That is what it's going to be. So, David Pencil Scott. I love it. And he's from Annapolis.
Yeah.
58 years old, from Annapolis. Love it.
So next
Just
time
down
we're out,
the road from us.
Next time we're down to Red Hot and Blue, we'll have to talk. We'll have to go by.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And apparently, this would be his home track, too.
Yeah. Unless he wants to claim Richmond, I guess.
I wouldn't claim Richmond. It's too far away from Annapolis.
Yeah, true.
Because Dover, probably from Annapolis, is what? A little over an hour and a half, maybe hour and 15.
And it's about 3.5.
Two and a half getting from there to
Richmond. True.
Unless 13's completely empty, in which case, mind the police, you can still get there fairly quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a extremely accurate kind of, other than the strip mall is missing from, so it looks like farmland out in the front over by the hotel. Believe me, folks, on Route 13, there ain't no farmland. There's a mall out there, and now that's the Route 1.
This is all built up, though.
Yeah. So the picture behind it is from 19 whatever, although Route 1's there. But Route 13 wasn't even showing there, so.
Right.
Larry's running money races tonight. All right. Taco Gortman in his Taco Mobile, currently out there. What I like about him is he gets out there quick. He doesn't wait for anybody else. He just drives. Wearing the cow helmet tonight. We brought that up earlier.
He must work for Chick-fil-A, but they don't have tacos.
They don't. They can get one. Someone has one. Oh, speaking of tacos, Taco Bell has a new chicken taco that's a actual tender or a fillet in there.
Ah, so they're trying to get on the chicken sandwich thing, huh?
They absolutely are. And I think the country's the better for it. you know.
Whoa! Hang on to
Hold
a
it,
taco.
hold it. Nice save.
So Taco Gortman just showed us. Taco, I don't know who told you this, but it's not, sliding in this, whoever steals the base gets a free taco for the no,
Yeah.
that's throwing in the World Series. Totally different race, totally different thing, man. Different sport.
He almost fed. He almost. Patrick says, "I hope you guys don't mind. I changed the colors of the logo. Got Sasquatch. Hey, brother, as long as the Sasquatch is on the car, you are paying tribute, and we're all good with that. Be creative. I can't wait to see what it looks like, but be creative. It probably
Patrick-
blends in with his car. I bet.
Patrick Anderson, right?
Yep.
Why can't you guys? What are you guys doing to me?
Skeletor. Kevin Garoni and his Skeletor. There's Fonseca. Fonseca is driving
Our
the
Care Bears. That's
again.
right, Care Bears.
Yep. I was watching Keith in practice. He had a bad little time down the backstretch. So let's see how he does doing his lap. Car looks good this week. I do not see Sonia on yet, but I'm sure she'll be on here telling us all the cool things that Keith screwed up this week. Don't want to get down there. Don't want to get down there.
You're gonna like Patrick Anderson's car when we get him out there,
Cool.
because I've already seen it. The new system, I love it. There it is. So we can go ahead and let me get us on the. Bam! There you go. Oh,
What? I love the one to go on the back.
it's like green.
Yeah. Yeah. What is the light? What is the...
Oh,
There
Sasquatch
he
is
is.
actually the right color. He changed my
Yeah.
color a little. He
changed
changed
your
my color.
Yeah. But but Patrick, the Sasquatch looks good on the back. I love it, man. Thank you so much. Now don't get any more.
Yeah, the idea is not to get many of those. That's
There's Guillermo's car. Man, he does have good looking paint schemes, not gonna lie.
a Hendrix car, yeah.
Yeah. Like it. Junior Motorsports on the back lid. Hendrix all over. And he is hauling the mail. A lot of these guys I'm noticing, Harold, they're going into 3 and 4 and they're getting just below that little concrete line.
Yeah,
and
you
that's
can't
not
check.
what you want.
You need to stay on the light stuff. The dark stuff is a no.
Yeah, no doubt, Marty. Marty Brown says prayers for our troops and their families riding with a special deployed soldiers on my deck lid on the 41. Appreciate you jumping in there, Marty. We will get that on screen. Absolutely. And we appreciate all the servicemen and for what they do, especially since Harold was a serviceman.
Well, apparently, I had a direct message the other day. I think it was Wednesday or something, and one of my subordinates, who's now a chief warrant officer, is like, he's like, I hope he didn't put those BDUs away because they're talking about calling the seniors back for if this thing
yikes.
blows up. And people don't understand this. You never retire from Uncle Sam once you make
Right.
E7. You can
Once
be,
you make a certain level,
you can be called back for your expertise. So
Well, I don't want that to happen, but
I know Lori would be very upset.
she would. She absolutely would.
It's I'm like, I'm done with this stuff, and it would be a pay cut, like a
Right.
huge pay cut,
Right.
like, and
Lots of, by the way, you were mentioning it earlier. Lots of guys have chimed in, jumped on, given us some information on your your driver bios. Keep them coming. There's a whole lot of more drivers that aren't on this bio page. Let's get you some more information so we can know who we're talking to and talking about. How's
so
that?
Guillermo puts the Xfinity car up to the top here, I believe,
doubt.
on the
Yeah.
top spot there, and so we got Jonathan Cusmano in the truck.
Hey, he's going to be really proud of you. You are nailing that name now. You are nailing that name. So
I think, if Ken wasn't picking on me, I think he was dead.
that would be a fact. Jonathan just found what it feels like
Wall.
to hit Miles's wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeff Ramsdale out there as well. Looks like he's finishing up. Guillermo's just putting in practice last. Nate Johnson out there in the 88 brings it down. That's an Into Being car.
Yep.
I think all the drivers pretty much have gotten out there that want to.
And I don't blame the other ones that don't want to go out there because why feed the monster
It's
too early?
scary.
It is scary.
Hey, it's Drew Trader. He calls us I don't know about we're the goats, but I mean, we like the idea that you think we are.
Drew, if you don't let Harold talk us down, okay, man? If you say we're goats, we're goats. I don't know of what, but we can be goats.
We're the greatest of not talking about a race while the race is in the background.
We are good at that. We nail that. That's for sure.
It's like, wait a minute, I was listening to the podcast with Harold and I noticed that behind him is a race.
Yeah. Drew, I don't know if you've ever seen this on Dover, but 3 at the same time.
This is going to be interesting.
This is going to be interesting, brother.
It's
Because I
hard
know calling your all's races with one set of cars on is something.
And not nearly this many either. I mean, we're running what I think the trucks actually put in this similar. I think 30.
Trucks were in the 30s.
Yeah, we're in the 30s, and it was tough. Now we're going to put like 40, and we're going to be different speeds. And
By the way, Miles is not in the proper location. He's actually a little farther out from there.
Is he? He's on the front.
He's a little farther out.
I thought he's in the front. He's because they put him in like a little cement area right there in front of the grandstands.
But he's where the big gate is now. So he's
they
farther
moved him,
out.
huh?
It just they've redone his park. They've redone because he has a lot of new plaques and all that surround
They had to
him
make
as well.
him taller.
I don't think you can make that thing bigger.
They had to make his pedestal bigger.
If you've not seen Miles up close, you'll know he's big. Like he's a huge statue.
He makes Dover from one look like it's right there off the freeway.
It really does.
And it's not.
He really does. But
You're like, I can reach out and touch him. And like, no.
however, that little back road is fun to drive. That gets to Miles. And if you ever go to a race on that road that leads back to Miles, there's actually a few tents there that have some of the best stuff. They don't get in the inside, but T-shirts and all those other things that you like to grab when you're at the track, cheaper and better out there on that road. Just if you're going to Dover at a new racing. Kayla's not using the putting the finger out the window thing, is she?
I didn't
And what
see
is her helmet? That's pretty
It's
fancy.
like feathers, man. It's like like an Indian headdress. Looks like.
I like it. These guys are at least getting extremely fancy with the helmets. Surprised, Exalta is still out there, but
I think she races it for you.
they probably all do.
I think as soon as you made that comment, I think they all went out there and got contracts
everybody
with
got
Exalta.
somewhere someone got to deal with. Psst, you want to piss him off?
Here's an
Here.
Exalta car. Here
Here's
you
an
go.
Exalta theme. Yeah, have fun with that. There's Miles staring out
Say,
on the track.
hey, Cushy, it's
Yeah.
Exalta.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, we're rounding out, and Miles is getting ready to be eating some cars here in just a moment.
Yeah, this track's very fast. We're gonna go back to our normal format. Hey, Patrick ditched the Patrick's like, I didn't. That's pretty. All right, we got to get to the grid, or we ain't ever gonna get into this, man.
We'll never be able to call Patrick. So
So for the split decision at the Monster Mile, we got row number 1 truck Dylan Clark and Kevin Garoni outside in row 1. Inside of row 2 is Bill Klingbeil in the Cup car and Caleb Ellswick in the truck. Inside row 3, Matthew Wheeler and Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson on the outside. Row 4 is Patrick Anderson, who's changed from Exalta, and
yeah, it's a good-looking car.
and Dave Gilbert in the Split Decisions podcast driver.
There you go. All right. Row number 5 on the inside is Nate Johnson in the Into Being LLC car. And then Kayla McCarthy, who we just talked about, on the outside. Row number 6 is Taco Gortman in the cool paint scheme. And 77 of Bo Ross on the outside of 6. Row 7, Guillermo Alvarez and Tyler Turtle Rush round out that row. And in row 8, Andy Turner and Joe Turkle.
And row number 9 is Jeff Ramsdale, and outside him is Luke Smith. Michael Gitchell and Kevin Bernheimer will be in row number 10. You got Ryan Cruz and Marty Brown in row 11. And row number 12, Josh McKinney and Jonathan Cusimano.
Row 13, as we continue on, it's showing Josh Saucy in the 81, Garrett Seidner in the 50 on the outside. Row 14, Nate Manwaring in the 56, and Justin Gibbs in the 93. Row 15, James Krause in the In-N-Out Burger. Look at that car. That's
Yeah,
sweet.
right, yeah.
And Thomas Teagan in the 13. Row 16, John Peterson and Keith Fonseca in the 61.
Rolling out in 17 is Richard Crane and Michael Elward. And rolling on the shotgun of the field, number 9 of Adam Benefiel, and the number 19 of Stephen Wood.
Oh, I just saw Pork Chop fire his truck up. They're getting ready to roll. I wonder if when he fires his truck up, if it smells like bacon.
Smells like pork, man. It's like a bacon fest, and here they come.
Yeah.
You gotta like the grid here. We're going through the
I
grid.
love it. Hey, come on, let's go,
Cam,
Kayla.
let's go, guys.
Kayla.
Go, 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 go.
Kayla.
Talking to you. Let's go.
Yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. I like this view. This is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Oh, that Toyota, I don't know what happened there.
I just don't know if I want to be the cameraman standing there. Like
No,
somebody's-
I'd like to be on an elevated position if I could. And there we see all the things flashing on the... Now, nobody is allowed to stand there where those people are. That's a lie.
Yeah, you can't stand next to the fence.
Can't stand next to the fence. Although I've done it, you're not allowed to. I've been chased away. There's the people up in the... I always love that bridge.
In the
They put
bridge.
people...
And
Yep.
there's actually really nice seats in there, but you have to win them, right?
I
Ticket-
forget how it works. It's a corporate thing. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Mart. Mart doesn't like being called the B class. So the Xfinity class, the Cup class, and the Truck class.
Mark, I feel you. I tell him and I tell him and I tell him. But you know what? It's like he just doesn't listen to me.
Man, it's been ingrained in my head.
All right, here
So
we
95
go.
minutes and we just started. So 70 minutes and 40 minutes we'll have the stage break cautions come out. And right now we got the 34 leading the way.
Oh, he ain't even hanging around. Dylan Clark had a good run last week. He's not even waiting now. This week he's just going, nope, I'm out of here. Got to go.
It's interesting. These trucks, I mean, they do have to lift, but they might not have to be braking. That's probably why they're doing so well with the speed.
So you can do it without braking. I have driven this track in my truck that Harold designed. You can do it without braking. You just got to be real careful about your lines. That's all. As long as you let up soon enough, I usually just I'm letting up, ease into the turn, and then hammer it as I come out through the halfway turn. So that's how I drive it.
Lots of driving going on, so let's get through the field here.
Man, look at that. One thing that does not work here at Dover is 3 wide. 3 wide definitely does not work. 2 wide barely, 3 wide not even close. You see Dave Gilbert there underneath the truck. I would bet that's Matthew Boston Wheeler.
Bill Klingbeil with the fastest lap of a 23.256.
He looked like he was trying to pull Dylan in just a moment ago, so I'm not surprised. He was hauling. There's Patrick Anderson in his new beautiful design. Love the shiny of the numbers. That's pretty cool.
Yep. That's the LAM Foundation.
I just like it.
I think he told us about that in the special race we did.
Yep. I like the look of that car. So
he just wanted the one to go to be the green flag, but it's actually supposed to be a white flag. But you know,
it's okay.
he likes green.
I like
good,
green.
though.
It matches his numbers.
Yeah.
And there you see the Sasquatch award on the back corner. All right. So far, so good, Harold. These guys have done a good job of kind of stretching it out, not getting eaten up yet. Oh, wait, there's the chaos. Okay. All right.
They're all getting around good, though. I mean,
Yeah, they really are. They're driving it well. You don't see a whole lot. There's Taco dropping down, looks like underneath of Turtle Rush.
Now, what's going to be interesting here for our camera crew is once this thing starts to spread out, there's going to be cars on every square inch of the track.
Yeah, every single spot is going to be filled. So, can you imagine the sound that this would make with 3 different engine styles? Like I've been there when I've been there when Indies run. I've been there when the trucks, the northern whatever guys. I've been in all of them, and man, each sound is different. But when you put 3 different size engines running there at the same time rumbling, I bet that's quite a noise.
Yeah, not even 5 minutes into this yet. The Bo Ross, there's our camouflage.
Yep. Followed behind with Turtle Rush and Taco Gortman.
Hey, so you guys though that don't have custom helmets, you can go ahead and do that, and we'll pick it up on the iRacing feed here. There's the Turtle.
Yep, Turtles is really.
See,
Ryan's white. Yep. Yeah, we got to work on that, Ryan.
And Michael Gitchell as well.
Yep, Michael, got to work on your helmet. Let's go. Get fancy with it. I'm just impressed. I'm going to say this now. I'm impressed that we've gone as long as we have, and Miles has not been even tempted yet to eat one.
Well, he's going to reach out and grab somebody through that turn 4 wall. He always does.
I think turn 4 is where you're going to see a lot, but a lot of guys will come up. There we go. Thank you, Michael. Yep. Right here coming off of this, the elevation change is crazy. When you're in the car or when you're driving the car with the feel and everything, it actually, you feel it jump every time you come off that. Because people don't realize the angles of this.
You tend to fall into the corner and launch off. Yep.
You definitely fall into the corner, and then you can see here you'll grade up like that, and it kind of has a tendency that if your car isn't in control, you're going to lose it.
I just want to put out there that Kayla's mean. She came around a guy and said, "You just got passed by a girl."
Oh man, go ahead, Kayla.
So in driver chat, that's what she put out there. So
I like it.
We got Ryan Cruz running the Olympic rings on the front of his car.
Is he?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it is. How about that?
Was that dun 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 dun? Right?
It's almost like we were there. Holy smokes!
I didn't want to be there. I wouldn't have been able to leave. I'm military. Think they were going to let me leave?
That was beautiful, Harold.
It was in China, man. They wouldn't let me go anywhere.
That's true.
They go,
That's
"Excuse
true.
me, sir. You need to eat Taco Bell. Come here."
You no go leave here.
Yeah. 5 minute. 5 minute.
5 minutes, yeah. Orange Crush car I see back there, which would mean that Luke is in the house. Luke Smith in that Orange Crush car. Followed behind with Andy Turner in the 35. But Taco and Turtle that's funny. Tacos and Turtles are staying close together. Look, pigs right in front. So you have, I see smoke.
Smoke, yes.
Yeah,
Adam
that usually means a
Benefiel
crash.
and Mike Alward looks like we're involved in a crash here.
A little more smoke in front.
Ooh,
Yeah,
somebody
somebody
smoking.
did blowed up. Did blowed up. Yellow flag for whoever blowed up. Back to restarting, Harold. Oh, there we go. We're good, folks.
Wrong button.
We're just testing everything. Oh, man, did Miles feed on that one. Goodness gracious, back that thing up and give us a little bit of what's going to happen here, Harold, with the Telestrator. So the front stretch will eat just about everything it can because it is angled too. All right, so my guess is it all starts, coming off of 4, but how did it start? Did the wheels go down too far?
Well, right here, you're going to see a push into the end of this car right here. Push from the 17 into the 45. It's going to start a chain reaction. Well, 45,
Well,
you can get in the
was
wall.
in the wall. Yeah, he the wall.
A little bit of
then all
both.
a sudden, wait for it. Bam! Oh my goodness! I've never seen a car literally get almost over the inside wall. But that was something right there. He tried.
Mm-hmm.
Did he go down? What I was saying is, did he go too low? But it doesn't look like it. He just, his car pushed up. The truck was there, and There's nowhere to go once you're there. Oh, look at that. So that's what it looks like inside when you're being kicked around like a can. Harold, get rid of your X. There we go. All right. There you go, folks. Our first amazing, nasty caution right there. And we did talk about it. I mean, the funny thing is, it literally feeds down. So if you crash, if you touch that wall coming off of 4, there's a good chance you're going to end up underneath. You're going to get hit by somebody because there's no way. And then if you were caught up in a crash or you were spinning, there's no way to stop the spin from you going all the way down again. It just doesn't happen. Who is smoking right now? Wow.
Fast car in pit lane there.
Looks like a rolling barbecue. That's the truck. The 45.
All better now. All better
Yep.
now. Oh, better.
Cusimano's truck is all good, ready to go. I like how it still has the tire stuff all over it. That's
Rubber.
nice. Yeah, you get a new truck, but you still keep the rubber on it. So
I wonder if it's built into the paint scheme because that usually doesn't happen.
I don't know, but it's cool. I like it. All right. Well, April, thank you for chiming in. And this is just in. April's rooting for Tiny Horse Johnson. Never happens. Never. Just kidding, April. Glad you're on with us. Thank you so much. Hey, now that's a front end if ever there was one.
Air Force, he aimed high.
Apparently aimed low, too.
He gonna need a new one. That's Mike Albert.
Yeah, Mike's going to definitely need a new one. Like the paint scheme, though, Mike. I
And-
really
and,
do.
And an Xfinity car.
Yep. Yeah, not a what class, Harold?
Well, you're gonna make me say it, and then they'll get mad at me again. So, nice try.
What?
Nice
What?
try. Nice try.
I almost did it there, Mark. I had him. I had him. All right. So again, I'm still surprised as to how long it took for that to happen, but good job on everybody just taking off. Now, look who's up front. The two guys who were really fast last week are up front really fast again. However, Miss McCarthy is riding in that third spot, and she might have something to say this week, which I hope she does. But Dylan Clark on the outside, Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson on the inside, second row, Kayla McCarthy, and Caleb Ellswick on the outside.
It was interesting that they picked the sim time of May 15th, 2 weeks after the race is supposed to actually happen.
Yep, we'll be there. How about that?
Yeah, that's why I know it. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait. Because that's what it says in sim is the May 15th of 2022, and it's 4:30 in the afternoon. Sim time.
Oh, we'll probably be
Sim
there
time
4:30
is
in the afternoon.
not
That's
set.
for sure. All right, here we go. Getting ready to fire off. Oh, Kayla did not wait at all. Don't pass before the line. Don't do it. Now do it. Now do it. Now do it.
She likes the high
Well,
side.
she's going to go high. How about that? And listen, first couple laps, you can do that. Once your car gets going, you can't do that again.
I don't know. Kevin Harvick spent that entire race that when I
did,
was there
that's terrible.
in the top 2/3 groove the whole way around, and then late race caution. That's the one that Chase Elliott won.
Yep.
And yeah, I remember with they red flagged the race when Eric Almirola got wasted in the backstretch.
He spilled his Smithfield all over the backstretch.
I'm telling you, man.
Ham and bacon everywhere.
Wonder if they'll be supplying any of the bacon tomorrow.
I don't know. I called down there, asked them if they wanted more. They seemed to be okay. Because I was in the grocery store, thought I'd be nice and bring some. I think my friend was bringing Helen's House of Sausage. So if you've never tried that. By the way, folks, Helen's House of Sausage there in Smyrna, Delaware, actually has some phenomenal breakfast sandwiches that you can get before the race May 1st in Dover. They don't owe us anything. They don't pay us anything. But I love their sandwiches, so I plugged them. There you go. Shameless plug. Ellswick in the 66 truck fastest lap that time in 23:10. How about that?
Ooh, somebody way down. 27.
Tyler Turtle Rush is now spinning on the backstretch, whatever it is.
Ooh,
and he's
crashed
hit
everybody.
several.
Whoa.
Yep. Hey, look at that car go.
I think the caution's out now.
Could be. I would assume so.
We saw that
You have the
starting.
00, the 50. Oh, no. Keith Fonseca's in it. Thomas Teagan, you've already got one. I'm not giving you another one, brother. Oh, my goodness. And well, again, backstretch is coming off a 2 where the chaos can ensue. Did that rhyme, Harold?
Something like that, yeah.
It did, didn't it? Wow.
So keep an eye on the number
That guy right
27.
there. Yep.
You'll see him like right about here. And he'll spin that car.
I don't know why or how. Oh, this must have been a lap early.
Yep. We'll get to him.
Okay. Hey, I like the scheme on the top.
Oop, into the wall
he
he
found the
goes
wall.
first.
Yep. That might not have helped. He tries to cut down, which I wouldn't do in turn 2 like that. Yep. Where is he, Harold? Where's the crash? What are we doing?
Hold on. It's coming. Trust me.
What are they selling? They're selling chocolates. That's for any SpongeBob fans out there. All right.
There it is. And he loops it.
Whoa. Yep, that'll do it. That's
And
a
now
good spot.
everybody's coming.
Yeah. Bam. Bam. Wait for it. Oh, the 69 car literally gets launched. He was in and out of the wreck, but not in the best way. He almost hit the footbridge. That's how much height he had. Yeah, the In-N-Out burger has been smashed. It's now a smash burger. Look at that. See what I did there, Harold?
Yep.
Look, these people down here are going, ooh, wait.
Yeah, on board a cruise. And
We're gonna smash.
he used Turtle as a ramp.
He did. Look at that height. And he made it under the Ally Bridge and over top of everybody and ended up backwards. You gotta love it. So I'm guessing they're all gonna go get some new cars.
I believe so.
I believe that'd be
But
smart.
that is a lot of carnage.
That is a lot of carnage. And a lot of laps down now.
See, Mark is actually, I tell you, he's okay. So Mark's out for 10 weeks, huh? Wow. AC/DC truck. Okay. The 25 AC/DC truck.
He will the 25 AC/DC truck will be driving in my place for TTR Racing. Dude, then you make sure you hang out with us every week right here so that you can add things to us. We wish you were out there, certainly.
But he's not here today. Where's the 25 truck?
He might have already crashed. No.
I don't remember seeing an AC/DC truck. I'm looking
No.
for number 25. I don't see a 25.
He might not have made it this week, but maybe he'll make it next week.
Oh, okay. So you say.
I'm not saying nothing.
So you say.
I ain't saying nothing. So apparently Saucy is the admin, darn him.
Yes, he is. John Peterson is taking it off track. Or
Todd
17.
Droost is watching. Hey, Todd, what's up, man? There's a name I haven't seen in a while. Thanks for joining us. You know how we have not talked to a couple people that we typically talk to. Where's your girl this week?
I'm not sure.
Haven't seen her chime in yet. She's supposed to be a devoted follower of yours.
I know. She's just taking the week off.
Oh. Well, April made it, and that's all that matters. And I'm sure Sonia's out there somewhere. She might not have said anything yet, but I'm sure she's out there watching her husband get knocked around like a pinball. That was nothing he could do about it either.
Nope.
All right. Kayla's got a shot this time. She doesn't have to worry about lane change or anything else. She can hammer it down. Oh, it looks like she spun the back wheels a little bit coming to the line. But look at that jump.
Yeah.
Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson takes off like a horse that's on stirrups.
Clark and Ellswick still continue to keep the truck up in front of most of the Cup cars, just Johnson and McCarthy in front of them.
Well, those two guys have been truck winners the whole season. So Ellswick, I think, has already taken 2 home, hadn't he?
I think so.
I believe he has, yes. There she is. Hey, Sonia. Hey, by the way, his car looks a lot more prettier this week with all the extra yellow paint scheme and all. Looks good.
Little black and yellow there, huh?
Yeah. I
So
like
it's 70 minutes, which in about 6.5, we'll throw another flag for a stage break.
Look at those trucks on the back of those Sprint Cup cars or
Those-
whatever they're
The
called.
next gen Cup cars,
Yeah,
man.
the Cup cars. My bad. Mark, you can get on me about that. You know.
Up the In-N-Out Burger down low.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be out there, so he's inside.
Give me a double-double, man.
I don't think I could do that right now.
No?
I had Chinese
Come
tonight.
on.
No, I did.
Have you been
I
out
did
to California?
No, I don't want to. I have no desire to go to California. And if anybody's listening and they live in California, I'm sorry I just hurt your feelings, but I have no desire to go to California. I know it's beautiful, but I'm not. Yeah, not. Mm-mm.
That's the only place I've ever got an In-N-Out Burger was in California.
I think they're in Texas too, aren't they?
There's something else that's in there. Whataburger.
Whataburgers out there.
Whataburger
I used to
in
work for
Texas.
Wayback. Yep, I used to do Wayback Burgers because I worked there. Kayla wants that lead. If anybody wants it, look at her. She's gonna put that nose where it don't belong, and Tiny Horse is gonna be spinning horse.
This is definitely the bump and run track in NASCAR.
You have to, yeah.
But Kyle-
she's got him. She's got him.
Give him a little
Yes,
loose,
indeed.
a little bit of a nudge.
That's exactly right. I don't even know if it was a nudge. She got her nose right where it needed to be, and Ryan wasn't ready for that. What a shot. Nice job, Kayla McCarthy to the lead, and she brought the 2 fast trucks with her in Dylan Clark, and Ellswick is back there too, but let's see if Ryan can recover from that. What do we got going on in the back of the field, even though this is fun up front? What do we got going on in the back of the field? Hey, we got some pork chops riding around. There's Matthew Boston Wheeler. There we see Patrick Anderson going by. There's your man. There's Sonia's man right there in the beautiful yellow and black. Love that. Whoa.
What did Mark say negative for? What did we say?
I don't know. Who knows? He'll tell us.
Maybe he was saying he didn't want to go in the back. He wanted to stay up front.
Oh. Well, it could be.
Maybe that's what he was trying to tell us. I don't know.
You tell us what negative is, Mark. We're watching you.
We're usually told we are negative, but hey.
Yeah, well, they'll get over it when we are.
All right, getting close, about 4 minutes, and then we'll get into the stage 1 break. Yes, Texas. Okay.
There you go. See?
I didn't know. Hey, all I know about In-N-Out Burger is I got it in California. And when I was
What?
in Texas, I got Whataburger.
California is where it started, I believe. So.
Burger Boy. I know Whataburger, though. Whataburger.
Oh.
I was there
Whataburger,
for
yeah.
about 4.5 months working out of Santa Fe. Well, not Santa Fe, El Paso, Texas. That's right there on the border. And I believe that was
We got a
Fort
couple
Bliss.
got a couple cars we need to kind of let people know what's happening out there. You got Tyler Turtle Rush. You got let's see, Marty Brown, Benefield, Wood, and Allward are all a lap down. That was from the previous accident.
Yep.
You got Ryan Cruz, Turtle Rush, Seidner, and Kraus. Seidner is 3 laps down, and then Kraus and Cusimano are 5 and 14 laps.
These are all guys that were in those wrecks.
Yep. Yeah, they
Now,
felt
The
they
one
felt
lap
Miles'
guys will get
reach.
it back, though.
Yeah. There you see Bo Ross behind Ellswick right there. Hey, Luke Smith is moving up.
Yeah.
Yep. Patrick Anderson moving up as well. So it looks like the Cup cars are feeling their oats all of a sudden. Dylan Clark's the only truck that seems to be able to hold his own against these guys. But, you know, eventually when you start running this track and running this track and running this track, those Cup cars, they have the ability to get around it pretty quick. I remember, Harold, when the Indy cars came here, they were doing 16-second laps.
Well, yeah, it's fun.
Oh,
It is a blast. iRacing does it just right with the Dolaris. I love this track.
so I remember Tony Stewart. That's the only reason I went to see it was because Tony Stewart was driving the IRLs at the time, and I was just excited to go see him. And I remember they had this doctor guy. I can't remember his name, but he came off of turn 3 and just shot right into the wall in front of us, and we were in turn 4. We were at the top row, 30 rows up. You could feel the heat from the fuel when it caught fire. And when he spun, it sounded like all the cars stopped. It was like muted. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen, where they're still running, but you can't hear it because all you hear is, and then boom, and it. Oh man, loved the Indy cars. Oh, Mr. Gitchell's down there doing donuts by the yellow cone, and without a front end. As a matter of fact, he's got a naked front end.
He hit that inside retaining wall. He gonna need a new car.
He's definitely going to need a new car. Now, at Dover, you can drive fairly quickly with a missing piece here and a missing piece there. As you see, that looks like the car of... Who is that? Oh, it's 97 of Jeff Ramsdale. That's 2 weeks in a row he's had an issue, Ramsdale.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to be happy. But this isn't an aerodynamic track.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, what do we got here?
More accidents.
And a Yaller is out. Is this the regular Yaller or the Yaller?
Yeah, this is the but there were some guys. We had some accidents back here, but yes, this is the. Excuse me. This is the caution. But some guys tapping each other here. You see right there, woo, up into the wall there. Just thought I'd show you that.
That's beautiful.
But yes, this is our mid-race or our first stage break. Mid-race
Stage break. That was the word I was looking for, Harold.
The stage break. Mm-hmm.
Stage break. And Mark, you don't have to call me out because I can't say next gen, okay? Just because I'm a hillbilly. I have problems. I can't help it.
Ah. So they're good friends with Miss Kayla. Used to race shifter carts in Texas, huh? We'll be doing some of that this year.
I like watching her drive. She don't take duty from nobody.
We'll be going up to Shellhammers Raceway.
That's right.
in-
Shellhammers Raceway.
in
That sounds like somewhere we should
Pennsylvania.
be drunk. We went up the Shellhammers, and it was awesome.
We got hammered at Shell.
We got hammered at Shellhammers. There's probably a shirt that says that. There you see the pretty cars all on parade. That's Michael Gitchell there, and then the 70 of Alward, and who else has got a pretty car there? Gitchell, Mr. Gitchell, who just made his car pretty.
Fly, Ryan, fly. Zoom, zoom.
Oh, stop. You people in your Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson. I can't believe
She's here for Ryan Cruz.
Oh, is she? Oh, good. Okay, did
No.
he fly yet? No, he ain't it. No, I know who she's for. Oh, my goodness.
There's our Team USA.
Yeah, with a little messed up everything. I think he's already gotten a new truck, too, by the way.
Mr. Cruz, yes, he has.
I believe Mr. Cruz. Yeah, so this is what it's going to look like for the rest of the race, unless he gets in another crash, which I think is beautiful. Look at the design of the crumpled back tail. Is that? I mean, Harold, that's gorgeous.
See what happens
It's
when you
Gucci.
see what happens when you go to Beijing.
Yeah, his crew chief sitting up there going, I just put wheels on it. Just feel it up and put wheels on it. Leave it alone. So is the 50 going to get the wave around? No, he's 3 laps down.
Wave around should be Ramsdale, Gitchell, Brown, and Manwaring.
And explain to those who have never listened to us, Harold, why there are the wave arounds for those guys who are only a lap down.
All right. So the rules here at Split Decision are at the stage breaks 1 and 2. All drivers that are 1 lap down to their division leader will be waved around the field.
That was beautiful. That was almost poetic.
Almost. The guy in front of the tiny horse is going to get waved by the pace car here in a second. That is the 50. He'll get one of his laps back.
He'll get a lap back,
Right.
but he won't get the lap back. One that puts him on the lead lap.
That means he's still 3 laps down because it's scored properly.
Nice pulling away going through the gears. Don't hit him, Ryan. Don't hit him.
So Josh Saucy has extended the pace laps
Thank you, Josh.
so that he can get everybody around the pace car.
Absolutely. Don't blame him one bit. So I wonder what Dylan Clark does to... I mean, he has been maintaining, hadn't he?
Yeah.
He's running some serious laps, too. Whoa, that truck was all in. Oh, that truck was all in. Oh, that truck drove right through him. The Air Force car is not flying as high as it should be, Harold.
Probably not.
No. You got no front end. Jets can't fly with a front end, without a front end. There you saw Ramsdale going around. And the 00. And Mr. Gitchell at a high rate of speed. And up the 50 again. The 19 is going around. Air Force is going. Here comes the Burger Band.
Yep.
He's around. All right. Anything else interesting we need to talk about right now during this long caution, Harold? Nope.
Nope. Nope.
If we did not mention it enough time, Harold and I are going to gorge at Bacon Fest tomorrow. We are going to enjoy that thoroughly, I have a feeling.
Yep.
And we may roll back from West Virginia a little too full, but that's okay. That's what it's for. Looking forward to getting away for the weekend, or for the day.
Mm-hmm.
So, what fun fact can we give them about Dover? Well, the Air Force Base is right nearby. If you sit way up high, you can see the planes coming and going. It's a fairly active Air Force base.
Mm-hmm.
Although the Ospreys were up in Newcastle again today. Thank you so much for low flying my house again. Gosh. Those giant rotor blades.
I can tell you what time they were there, but I'm not going to because I might get in trouble.
Yeah,
Because
don't. I can tell you when they were there.
I know why they were there. And I can
Okay,
tell
I
you
don't
that
want to know
too,
why,
but
because that'll get you in trouble. But
that'll get me in trouble.
I know when they were there because I saw them.
Mm-hmm.
I can almost pick the days anymore. Goodness.
Yeah, every Friday.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to go to his house.
They are loud. Goodness.
And the thing about it is, that's not the biggest helicopter. It's the loudest helicopter.
It's not the biggest Osprey we have, right?
No, it's not the largest capacity helicopter as well. It's not at all.
Well, it certainly has the biggest blades. Goodness.
Mm-hmm.
The noise gets deafening when they switch them from fly mode to helicopter mode. As they're rotoring, they are loud. All right, here we go. Kayla McCarthy, let's see what she can do with Tiny Horse Johnson again. Last time she did an awesome move snatched some air off the back end. Again, Johnson gets a great jump. Kayla did not spin her wheels as much this time. And there you see Ryan Johnson going down. Kayla will follow and trail him on in there into turn 1, coming out of turn 2. And usually this is where chaos ensues. Let's see if we can get through this cleanly. Dylan Clark again. Man, hammer down right on those cars. Now the cup cars, those cars. Wow, we got a lot of blinkage.
Mm-hmm. Yellow flag just came out.
We've had a blinkage issue.
Yellow flag just came out.
I got that. You said that. I'm just saying blinkage again,
I'm not sure why.
folks.
A lot of cars on a tiny track. That's all I can tell you. Oh, it was a lot of accident just happened. Michael Gitchell was involved.
Again. So Gitchell goes high. Gitchell goes around. He didn't hit 4 again, did he?
Well, just check up in front of him.
Oh, that's
All the cars went nuts.
yeah, that's Fonseca. What? So that's not us. That's not them. But Keith has no car left.
It was something. I'm not sure what happened and where, but it was ugly.
So Michael doesn't have a hood anymore. Keith doesn't have a hood anymore. There's a couple others that don't have hoods anymore. Sonya, it's a bad night. You better take something in there to cool him down.
Careful, man. She might do one of those Gatorade baths.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Not right now. Not if you're still driving.
Too close to a computer.
Yeah. There won't be any driving after that.
Nope.
She usually tells us when she can hear it.
Yes.
When something doesn't go right. I keep thinking the more Kayla gets a shot at him, the better she's going to be on these jumps. She's just off by a second, and I know the last restart before this one, she kind of spun her wheels. This time, not so much. It looks like she had a much better launch, but he just gets up at such a jump because he decides when to go, right?
Yeah.
So trying to anticipate his jump is a little difficult. Patrick prowling there. I see him, along with Luke Smith. And Bo Ross. Bo Ross having a good day today. Go ahead, Bo. Bo knows racing. Isn't Bo the wrestler?
You think so?
Yeah. All right, folks. 17 people are on Facebook, and I know I haven't talked to 17 people, so let's get some chatting going on. Give us some interesting facts. Whether you've been to Dover, what's your favorite paint scheme? Come on, light it up. And over here on YouTube, it's just been Mark, but that's okay because I like when Mark talks. But there are 10 other people watching us. Well, 8 others if you count me and him. So I've not seen a whole lot of chatting. And where's Chip Kelly this week?
Maybe he took a vacation too.
All right, these people that get vacations, it's only been Mark and I. And that, like I said, I'm okay with it, but man, where everybody else be? All right, I have to switch.
Hey, we had a 50-degree weather day here. There at the beach.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Any excuse to get down there. It's too bad you can't see the beach from the top of the things.
Beach is still kind of far from here.
It is. Yeah. From Dover, it's still another 45 minutes. Takes me about an hour and a half to an hour and 40 on a no traffic day. When Delaware decides that everybody has to go to the beach, it's a 5 to 6 hour trip for what's not even 100 miles, but whatever. I've learned now. I go down 13, cut across. I think I cut across 24, come out there, and then or sometimes I'll go all the way down, go past everything, come over to Bethany, but that's a long haul. But typically I'll shoot across. I just can't stand sitting in Route 1 traffic. And then when Mr. President's in town, well, there's no point to even be there. All right, here we go. Let's see what Kayla's got for him this time. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, don't wait for it. Bo's on the outside of Dylan. Let's see this. That's interesting to see if he can clear him because Dylan is fast. He does clear him. So give Kayla a couple laps. She'll get up there. Bernheimer there. Oh, tapped the wall coming off. Nate Johnson catching the wall right in front of Dave Gilbert, who had to make a little bit of a move there.
Yeah, Mark, that's where he's at. He's in the Newcastle zone.
That's me. Yup. Group of drivers right here. Taco's car looks like a Honda on the front. Bernheimer underneath. Whoa, Nate. Whoa, get a hold of it, son. Whew. Boy, that car almost broke away. That could have gotten ugly in a hurry.
Yes, it could have.
There's our man, Dave Gilbert.
Tie-dye helmet.
Yeah, like it. Ah, there's my favorite helmet, Skeletor. Pork chop driving with the Skeletor helmet. Right behind him's Marty Brown. And I think Marty talked to us earlier, didn't he?
Possibly.
If he didn't, yeah, he did. Yeah, he was the one that chimed in about prayers for the troops. So.
Yes, that's right.
Mr. Fonseca is in a 25-minute repair. This is live action from our pit reporter, Sonia Fonseca. Thanks, Sonia. He can almost go have dinner and then come back. There you go.
88 in the
Thanks
wall.
for showing that. Yeah, he climbed up to that wall pretty quick too. You see how it comes off. That's what we were talking about. When you see them come off the fourth, they come off that fourth turn and it just wants to shoot. It is a Honda symbol.
On what?
He's driving a Ford. Look at Taco's car up front.
Yeah. He's got a Honda on the front, yeah. He wants to ride, he wants to drive the Hondas.
That's funny. I like it.
He's telling he wants Honda to show up next.
I'm okay with that. They probably put out a quality product. They do an F1.
Mm-hmm. And I believe they're the engine package for the IndyCar.
They are. Yep. Well, they're reliable so far. That's the thing. I don't know if they give the same power as some of those other ones they had, but it's certainly it's very reliable. There you see him going underneath Dave Gilbert. And that is for position right there, right? Yes, it was. Yes. There's so much going on every week.
I don't know, it's so hard to catch it.
Well, can we get a blimp cam? Do we have a blimp shot? I want to see if everybody's stretched out now through every spot on the track. There you go. That's not, I got a little gap there up here on the top. A couple gaps there. But complete action. I mean, this is what it looks like when you're at the race in Dover too. So that's pretty cool. Chip. Wondering where you were, buddy. Yeah, we are always doing food. As a matter of fact, Chip, I was talking about my shrimp lo mein that I had earlier, and then we started talking about burgers. So,
Get
welcome,
in
buddy.
my belly.
Get in my belly. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Hey, Dr. Evil. Keep your money. I want your baby.
He looks yummy. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
When did I have corn?
Pork chop almost got chopped up.
And, when did I eat corn?
Oh, yeah. We got to work on your Scottish accent.
I'm not good at that guy. Because I had a soldier that did imperfect, so I didn't have to.
That's all you need is one guy.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the words that he uses are tough to be broguish. You
Are
gotta
they?
be super brogue Scottish. I've got a baby and I'm gonna eat that baby. When did I get corn? You know what I mean? It's gotta be that tough kind.
Or you just be Mike Myers.
I'd love to be Mike Myers just for a day. Just to be in that head for a day. Dave Gilbert's got a little Andy Turner on the inside of him. Look at Luke Smith.
Yep.
Luke is crushing it up front. And Dylan, yeah, look, Luke Smith is just gonna come on up there and try to uncork a crush right on him. Where did Kayla go, by the way?
Wow.
I don't know where she go. She disappeared. Oh, she's in the pits. That's why she disappeared.
Good reason.
Yeah, that tends to help make you disappear. You know, Luke Smith's been one of those guys, Harold, so far in the beginning of the season, where he's been there, and then something catches him. Right now, he's driving a beautiful race, staying right there on Tiny Horse's back door, and getting a good view. I don't know how that high line works. You said Harvick did it for a long time, but shoo.
Mole. Guacamole.
Yeah. He always pointed at that. My favorite was when he beat up his mom. That's really my mom. She's a man, baby. Yeah. That's my mother. Oh. Holy moly. Holy moly. Go ahead, stare at it. And he wants to touch it. Like that. Touch, 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 touch. He is on him now. So I want to see him get close enough to do the move Kayla did. See if he can take a little air off the back end of that car. Not that I want anything to happen to Ryan. I'm just saying at Dover, you have to be really close and either take the air off or love tap him up the hill a little bit. It looks like Ryan can drive lower, Harold, in the turn than Luke can. Because Luke tends to be like a lane or two higher. There you see it right there.
Yep.
Especially in 3 and 4, he's way up.
Because the high bank in this track, though, you can run the higher bank. You just got to know how to adjust your throttle. You don't hit the brake as hard.
Right.
And you do throttle control and you keep it up there. But you can get back into the gas earlier than anyone else can. And you don't do the slide up either.
But it also can tend or lends to you getting caught too far up and you'll catch that wall coming off. So
Yep.
there's a
There's
lot
a
you gotta
danger of
play
being
with.
that line. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
So they
Oh,
call it the
absolutely.
Kyle Larson line. You can flirt with the wall. Sometimes the wall says hello.
Oh, yeah. It'll reach out and snatch you.
And in
See, all we gotta do
iRacing,
is-
it doesn't let go either.
No.
Got
no, it
wall
doesn't.
glue.
Yeah. Look, all we got to do is get Chip started and he rolls. I love it.
Oh, he's back from the Dells.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. He was at the Dells. I forgot.
And I was trying to explain to Ken what's at the Dells, but I guess you must have went up there for skiing because that's the only thing I can think of right about now. Because all
Or
the stuff
cheese.
the only time I've ever been up to the Dells was during the summer, and going to all the different water attractions up there, different lakes and
Do they got
the
fried
boats
cheese curds?
and- yes, they got cheese curds. They got everything cheese in Wisconsin.
I love fried cheese curds. So, if you're looking to sponsor Harold and I, we'd love some fried cheese curds. That's right, fried cheese curds, because we aren't fat enough. Get in, get us today.
That new chicken place there over there by Christiana Mall has got cheese curds.
What new chicken place over by the Christiana Mall? Nobody told me about new chicken place.
It's over there about at not at Christiana, but the other side.
The fancy little places where they put it
there's a
there.
little taco. There's like a Mexican joint over there. It's past where the Toys R Us was on the left.
There's also a beef place
Like
or steak place. Or,
kiss of chicken or somebody's kiss of chicken or something. Yeah.
Somebody
Oh, he
kissed the
did.
chicken.
See, he did indoor water parks. There you go.
Oh, okay. That's cool. We
But
like
yeah,
indoor water
But they
parks.
had southern stuff and it's kind of good.
Todd was on here a second ago. He might know. Todd, if you're still watching or listening, do you know the chicken place over by the mall?
I had to look it up because Lori liked it. She had to eat there again. She said,
I just hate going over to the mall. It just drives me nuts. And that's one of the most. That's the funny thing is a lot of people don't know is yeah, exactly, Chip. Cheese. That's one of the most. What am I trying to say here? It makes more money than most malls do across the country. Christiana Mall does.
"Really?
Yeah, if you want to see something amazing, get a photo. That they do it every year, where I think Trooper 4 flies up in the air and takes a screenshot, and a parking lot shot, and you can't find a square inch where there isn't in a car on Black Friday.
It's Colby's Southern Kissed Chicken.
Who's kissing the chicken now?
It's a Southern Kissed Chicken. So it was good, actually. It was big breast chicken. It was good.
Because people in the South kiss chickens different than the people in the North. That's why I'm asking.
Hey, it's made with love, man.
I guess.
I guess. All right, so about
Forget-
4 minutes or so before the stage break, and then we'll go bring you to the end of this. And right now we've got a report of 4 drivers off. 4 drivers: Gitchell, Kraus, Rush, and John Peterson.
Yep.
And only 9 drivers, all Cup cars, on the lead lap.
And those guys are welcome to join us too, by the way.
To join.
Yeah, I mean over here. On Facebook
They'll
and
start
all.
talking to us
No,
on Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, no, we don't want you in the booth. There's only a few people we'd let in the booth, I think. But yeah. And we haven't even figured out who that would be. But a lot of people are 2 laps down. A lot of people are 3 laps down. A lot of people are 1 lap down. Most of those guys have pitted, where the front front 9 have not pitted yet.
Yeah, only the Cup cars are on the lead lap. So Ellswick is a lap down. So all the trucks.
He just went a lap down, yeah.
Yeah, so all the trucks will be brought to 1 lap down at the stage break, and then all of the X cars will, since Jeff Ramsdale is their leader, will be brought to 1 lap down as well.
Now, Ryan seems to be getting through traffic a lot better than Luke does. Luke seems to be catching him at the wrong time. So, like right here. There you see Matthew Boston Wheeler drop down, which kind of dropped in front of Luke, and now Luke's going to have to work around him, allowing Tiny Horse to kind of get a little farther distance on him. You see the 11 car up high. See if you can stay up there, Josh McKinney, as Luke comes around. Yep, and there he goes. He cleared him pretty good, so it's tough once you add all of those guys out there. Well, we're in 2 different booths, but you might be right. Grease and regret. Those of you that are on Facebook, Chip Kelly thinks that the booth that we call from is filled with grease and regret. I don't know about regret, but it probably would be filled with grease. I can imagine that. Like the mouse would have fingerprints on it, the keys, everything. So
when we're together, you got to watch it. There's a lot of hidey holes with stuff in it. Gotta have extra snacks riding around the place.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And then let my wife get involved, and then the whole if there's a space to be filled, it will be filled with some kind of can of something.
Of something.
I get phone calls
Alright.
from Walmart that when they're out of stock.
That's sad. So, just under 2 minutes before they yellow flag it again, I assume these guys can go that distance without any problem.
If they want to.
Well, they clearly want to, because
Sometimes these guys, they green flag pit to stay out during the. But these guys want to get their points though. Because there are stage points.
yep. Well, as you said, all of the cup cars except for 3. Keith is still down there, probably snacking while he's getting his car fixed. Dave Gilbert, Kayla McCarthy are both 2 laps down because they pitted early. So I assume if they pit during green, see, by pitting on the yellow though, that keeps those other cars down.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's smart on their part. I am a rhyming fool tonight, aren't I? Smart on their part and everything like that.
Yep. Well, 40 seconds, and then we're going to throw that caution flag out. Then we'll finish it up, hopefully.
So
Yeah, last 40 minutes.
yeah, everybody's is 2 laps down or more, other than Ramsdale.
Yes.
Wow. There he goes, Luke on the inside. He wants that points. He wants those points. He's not gonna get it. That's a good run. He had a good run. Let's see what he's got right here. Not enough distance, I don't think, to catch up on
Caution
this.
is out.
Caution. There's a flag on the play. Caution is out. And as Harold said, this is the last caution of the set ones, the stage cautions.
Yeah, we need to find a green and white flag. Green, white checkered flag. So it's stage break.
Yeah, yeah. You can turn your one to go that way.
That would look
There you go.
freaky.
That'd look awesome.
Freaky.
Freaky awesome. Awesome freaky. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Taco went a lap down, but that's only because he's in the pits. Ramsdale's a lap down, and Klingbeil is a lap down. Everybody else, whoa, is avoiding that car. Ryan Johnson, Luke Smith, Bo Ross, Kevin Bernheimer, Patrick Anderson, Andy Turner. They're all going to bring it down here and get it all taken care of. I would assume some other guys will eventually come down the next time around and kind of get themselves taken care of. But you got a lot of guys who are several laps down. So what happened to Dylan? I mean, he was... he's back up there. Okay. Dylan Clark's back up there.
He's leading.
Yep. He's 2 laps down, though.
1 lap.
Oh, it's showing 2 for me. It just changed. Shh.
Because he's in front. He's in front of the leader. He'll get around. We're gonna wave.
So Turkle, it looks like Turkle, Garoni, and Clark are all going to wave themselves, right?
Yes.
Mm.
All it looks like the leader's Ryan Johnson, so everybody in front of Ryan Johnson. Well, some of you guys are gonna come down pit lane instead.
Oh,
That
yeah.
will not unlap them.
Dylan's one of them. Listen, they can win their division. So really, that's you know, that's what they're looking for. let the Cup guys do what the Cup guys do, but everybody else is still running for points and position. I think I've decided to change who I'm going to give something to tonight, Harold. So,
Okay.
yep. I'm still working on the rest of them. None of them are really the other two series. Right now, I just have a cup winner. The other two series really hasn't had. Yeah.
I think we need to go get the copyrights for Slip Sliding Away.
Wow.
Slip
should get it with
Sliding
you singing it.
Away. Yeah.
Poet and didn't know it. Hey, Chip, what do you think of that? There, you just heard the dulcet tones of
The
Harold Darner.
Dulcet tones. Ha!
Ladies and gentlemen, Harold Darner.
Yeah. It's like, what are you listening to? Fraggle
listening-
Rocks, man.
Listening to Harold sing.
It's either one way to get kicked out of a restaurant, or
I sing all the time in the restaurant. I don't care what anybody thinks. I embarrass my wife, but I will sing in a restaurant. I will let it rip. I don't care. If it's a good song, you're hearing it from my table. That's all there is to it. I've said my piece.
only if it's a good song.
Well, I mean, I've sang bad songs too.
Yeah, like
mean-
roly poly fish heads.
Roly poly. Yep. Yeah, we've done that a couple times. But we do that at the amusement parks just as much as we do anywhere. And now you did roly poly fish heads at the Korean restaurant last time.
Yes, I
That's
did.
Right.
Eat 'em up,
That's
yum.
exactly right. Yeah, eat 'em up, yum. That's only because Josh didn't want to eat what we showed him.
He did eat the fish cakes, then he was mad it was cold.
They're not. Well, what did he want? They were phenomenal. Their fish cakes were better than the other places' fish cakes. I got to tell you.
It was funny. We met somebody at Elkton, and at that thing we went to Sunday, and she was saying at that place she didn't think was authentic, and I'm kind of going, huh? Like what?
How much more authentic do
It's
they
like,
want?
I mean, do you want them to fly to Korea to get it? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
like,
It was good.
she said
food,
someplace
folks.
she'd rather go to one in Wilmington, I guess. Which maybe we need to check that direction next, so we don't have to go all the way down to Ellicott City.
Or Philadelphia. Listen, if our bowl place would just open up, we wouldn't have
That
to go anywhere.
K-Pot place.
Yeah, if K-Pot would open up.
Yes,
So
K-Pot.
K-Pot,
if you're listening,
that's right.
hurry up.
Get it
Hey,
open.
We're trying to get
Harold
people
and I
eat.
are trying to eat.
And that's why he come. You go away. You go home.
Oh,
we
they're
a
gonna
dry
see
cleaner
us one
now.
time.
You
Yep.
dry cleaner now.
They're gonna see us one time. We're gonna eat them out of house and home, and the next time they come, nope, we're dry cleaners now.
I still like the one with what he said. He's like, I'm gonna load the bus with a bunch of Weight Watchers. We're gonna
That's
have
it.
our pails and shovels.
We're getting off the wagon today, boys.
Hold on to the women and children, and nobody will get hurt.
Free Wibby. Get out of the line, get out of the line, get out of the line. We're coming on through.
Wish I would have
That was
seen
when he
him
was at the Wizard of Oz buffet in
in
Vegas.
Las Vegas. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, I
Somewhere
miss him
over
so
the
much.
buffet. Yeah, I never did get to see him in concert, so
Oh, I miss him so much.
Such a
Oh,
shame.
my gosh. My favorite still was I went to the Improv in D.C. and the guy comes out. He's got a chain wallet and he's all dressed up. He's got gloves on with the fingerless thing.
yep.
He's got a beautiful afro, just beautiful. And he comes up and he looks around and he goes, I know what all you white folks are thinking. So just go ahead and throw the wallets on up here and we'll get all past that. I'm like, what? He just flat out said, just go ahead and throw your wallets up here. It'll be fine.
That's
That's how you start a show, folks. I don't care who you are. I don't care. That's funny.
Just
Wouldn't it?
getting on a cruise ship, and we go to comedy clubs every night.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Now, this might be a little more interesting because Luke, nope.
This is it.
Tiny Horse said, nope, it ain't going to be interesting. I'm out of here. Let's see if Luke Smith can get him and make a move.
So a little over 30 minutes left in the race. Tiny Horse off to about a 10-car lead. Crush coming up hard, though, Luke Smith at the wheel.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to let him get away for long. Hey, new players showing up here. Mr. Bernheimer has come to the forefront. Now he's in 4th place behind Bo Ross. You got Patrick Anderson there and Taco Gortman. As we continue to talk about food, folks, Taco Gortman.
Chip
is
Kelly say
on
we need to
track.
go to MGM. I guess there's a comedy club there. Or is that where the one was that you went?
No, I went to D.C. I went to...
There's an
up
MGM in D.C.?
Oh, I went to... No. There's a new MGM there off of...
National Harbor.
Yeah, National Harbor. I have not been to that yet. But no, I went to the one off of DuPont Circle. It was the actual Improv.
Ah.
Yep.
The original.
So we went, the original. So we went to Annie's Steakhouse off of 16th, and then we went over to the Improv and watched the show, and that was a good night. And it was a St. Patrick's Day weekend. So
My sister doesn't like going to the places with me. With the one comedy club, the Funny Bone in Chicago. A guy was asking who is the furthest from Chicago, like who traveled the furthest, and my sister decided to point at me since I just got off of leaving Hawaii. It happened to be the dead of winter. It was like in December, and the guy goes, "What?" He goes, "Check out this dude's travel agent." Yeah, I would like to go to somewhere cold, wet, and rainy.
exactly. See, if you
He's
could
like,
find
dude,
me something.
he's like, we're all trying to get to Hawaii, and you came here. Like,
That's classic. That's classic.
he also was the same comic when he found out I was in the army. Was like, we caught him. Because obviously, if you're here, it means we've already caught the guy, right? And he's talking about
Exactly.
Bin Laden, but obviously at that time, no, we had not.
By the way, Luke, let's get back to the Luke Smith.
Luke Smith is
detail.
going to get down underneath that 38.
He is.
He's
going
trying.
to find a way. He doesn't work well through 3 and 4 low. Luke doesn't, but he's trying
He's
to
got
gain
it
some
there.
momentum. He's
Ooh,
there.
He's there,
Oh,
though.
Stay right there and see what you got for him. You Tiny Horse fans, you better be rooting.
Well,
Luke
they
is
are.
coming. Well, Sonya was the last one to talk. No one else is talking in Facebook.
It's all in
Sad.
YouTube.
Is it? Well, I know
Chip
that.
Kelly.
It's Chip and Mark
Mark,
are over
yep,
there.
mhm.
Yep.
Telling us the next place we got to hit.
Well, trust me, Chip, it's not much different from Fallout. Although I can tell you some great places to eat in D.C. Dead Presidents is a wonderful place to eat a lunch sandwich and all that.
I don't want to
got-
eat a dead president.
No, you don't eat the president. You
Oh.
eat the sandwich.
Well, you said dead president. I mean, they're serving dead president. I don't want any.
No. By the way, someone just found the wall back there in
I
that
saw
truck.
that.
Yep. Oh, Luke got a little more
and the
momentum.
38 there. So let's try to see if we got other fights going on. We got another one
Let's
here.
fight.
Joe Turkel here with the pork chop.
Yep. Chopping on the outside, Turkle on the inside, and a lot of stuff in front of him.
So that's for second spot of the truck series. That is.
Yep.
See
Mr.
another guy,
Garone.
Gibbs and Brown and all these guys. Look at that big old nest of cars running here.
Keegan's in
We got
this.
a party.
Ellswick. We do have a party. And I don't know if that's where you want to do that.
Kayla McCarthy leading the way here with all these other guys behind.
She needs to get out of there. Get going, Kayla. Hammer down, girl. Hammer down. She's still a lap down, though.
2 laps.
These, huh?
Two
What?
laps. 2 laps.
I'm sorry. My thing didn't load. It's your fault.
Chip Kelly says the James Garfield is to die for.
Nah. It's a little too big of a sandwich.
That would be called lasagna.
Yeah, exactly. There's a great Irish pub up on DuPont Circle that if you go at St. Patrick's Day, They do the black and tans, the Bass Ale, and the Guinness, and then they give you a beautiful Irish black Angus steak with mashed potatoes, gravy, and grilled asparagus.
I haven't heard any. I've not heard not one word of taters or cabbage.
I said potatoes.
Oh, you just said potato. Okay, because I mean Irish is taters and cabbage.
No, listen. I'm Scotch Irish, and I ain't eating no cabbage. It's not happening unless it's in an egg roll, and then I'm eating it. Otherwise, but that steak was just phenomenal. Still say Annie's has the best prime rib though on the planet.
I like stuffed peppers.
You can have stuffed peppers.
You don't like no stuffed peppers, huh?
Why? Like the peppers are peppers and the stuffed is stuffed.
And you want to do
Don't put them together.
And no cabbage rolls either, huh?
I'm not cabbage and rolling nothing. Okay. I'll eat the corned beef.
Those are both like big time Irish food.
I didn't say I'm from West Virginia too. I mean, listen. And
See,
they
how
always
dare
had
you
it.
not eat? See, Chips, you say, how can you call yourself Irish? You not eat cabbage. Caution's
first
out
of all,
though.
Yeah, so pay attention, Chip. The caution's out. Don't be questioning my food. Oh,
Whoa.
I wonder why.
Whoa, down the front stretch. We'll back that up though.
Mr. Nate Johnson no longer has a front end. This is going to need a telestrator. I can feel it.
I will see. Trying to find the right camera guy. There you go, camera guy. I think it starts in front of him, to be honest.
I think it does too.
Yep.
It's the Air Force car.
There's a car right.
Aiming high.
There's a car right here.
Right there. I see him.
And you're going to see this car go right into that car.
I
Ready?
see.
Go.
Go.
Oh, no.
Nope.
I was
he goes
wrong.
into that car. He was wrong.
Oh, man.
However, the arrow did follow.
They did
so
follow it.
technically you were
All
right.
That's right. That's it.
Notice it's still going with him. Yeah.
A telestrator is not perfect.
It was good, though. I mean, no one else has a telestrator when they call a race, so who cares what they think? It was there. So this is going to help a few people out. Not a lot of people, though, is it?
We'll see. It helps some people. Maybe some guys will get their lap back. We'll see. Ramsdale, Dylan Clark should get on the lead lap here if they're going by.
Sadly,
Bucky Dog,
Kayla's
Dylan.
not, and she was running so fast early.
Yes, the telestrator. That's right.
I'm not. Chip, why you gotta get so mean? I'm not spitting on my heritage. That's messed up. If you'd see my promo that I'm doing for St. Patrick's Day, you'd know that I'm honoring my heritage. But whatever, dude. Just call me out.
Go ahead and give a shameless plug.
Well, no, I don't think I'm going to.
Your
I'm hurt.
I-rating,
I feel
not
hurt.
set.
Man.
But if Father Patrick Flanagan was around, he'd be telling you that you're not being nice about it. You should be letting him say what he wants to say. If he doesn't like the cabbage, don't eat the cabbage. See? That's what you get from Father Patrick Flanagan. Chip, take that. Yeah. Father Patrick.
I was going to tell you where they could find our parodies
Well,
and your
if you want to, if you
promos.
want to check it out, I haven't loaded everything onto YouTube. I was planning on doing that, but if you go to Stepping Stones DE on Facebook, that is our
Or
youth
YouTube.
group or YouTube. Stepping Stones DE, you'll find some commercial parodies that we did, including a teen automotive group where I trade teenagers, used teenagers in for other teenagers. So
Well, we had to do parodies on Ricola.
we did parodies on Ricola. We did it on
Doritos?
Snickers. We did it on the Doritos Time Machine. We've got a couple more that are lined up. We're gonna do Lemu and Doug. Only it'll be half calf giraffe and Job. Yep, half calf giraffe and Job.
Was it Arimathea?
Yep, Joseph of
Arimathea.
Arimathea. Instead of State Farm, what are you wearing, Joe? It'll be. We got a lot lined up. So if you
And what was the one I told you today?
the hair.
Always
yeah,
working.
We're gonna do
The always
Always
working.
Working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a
we're gonna
parody
do
on the always
shampoo.
working. Yeah. Well, We're gonna do
and
something different.
shoulders.
We're gonna do something. It won't be. It
But it'll
won't
be
be.
a long
It won't be Troy though. It'll be.
I'm
be
gonna wear a
someone
wig,
else.
so it'll be me in a wig.
It'll be in a wig. I was
Yeah.
thinking of having Josh using the whole green screen and put like a head of lettuce on him, and then have somebody like going through the grocery store and he goes, "Always protecting."
Wow, you're going deep.
Oh yeah.
That's like a lot deeper than that. So, anyways, we have a green screen that we play with, and we have fun with it. We spent 14 hours last week playing with that thing. So,
We had a time machine.
the
That
time
that
machine's
sent
the
people
best.
back to Egypt
Oh god.
with sound effects.
Yeah, we have sound effects. We have buttons pushed. We have the time machine whirring. When he walks out, there's the which was a nice touch. I'm glad he mentioned it. So, Stepping Stones DE Facebook, or you can go to Kent, or you can go to follow me on Kent Kushwa on Facebook, and I post everything I post on Stepping Stones. I also post on mine. So I know the car dealership commercial is on my Facebook page somewhere. So if you want to check it out, and hey, follow us because we go everywhere. We're about to get started on our roller coaster symposiums that are coming up, where we will be visiting roller coasters
We'll be on
and
location.
amusement parks. We will do we're gonna do on location somewhere. We're not sure where yet, but might be Cedar Point, might be Kings Island, might be all of them. You never know. But we're coming to an amusement park near you. You can guarantee that. All right, so a new switch up front here. Mr. 77, Bo Ross on the outside of Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson. Luke Smith is underneath, and behind is Kevin Bernheimer on the outside behind Ross. And then you see Patrick Anderson is back in the foray behind Taco in the Honda Gortman.
Top 5 guys still, well, all except for Taco, all have cars still.
Yeah, Taco doesn't have it. That's probably what he did. He replaced his car and they gave him a Honda.
Ah,
He had a Ford at the beginning. So, all right, here we go. Restart zone, bam, away he goes. And nobody else gets to jump like Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson. He will lead them off and probably have a 10 to 15 car lead before he even gets around to the half part of the stretch in the back. But they'll pull him back in. Don't you worry, folks. There you see Taco Gortman jumping into third place after that restart. Nice job by him. Bo Ross up on the outside, still struggling to try to get down because Patrick Anderson and Bernheimer are there as well. So,
Dyson up there towards the back half of this group here. Trucks are coming too.
Turner in the 35 with no front end, still out there running, 9th overall. You gotta like it. That's heart right there, boys and girls. That's heart. Go 99. Yeah, we got to talk to Patrick before he shot off into the 99. That's a new paint scheme for him, Chip. And he does have his Sasquatch Award and the 1 to go on the back of his car. So he's really done it up this week. And Harold's eating something. I can tell.
Just trying not to get a coughing into the microphone. That's all.
Harold's choking on something. There you see a close race. Dylan Clark.
Hold it.
He got it. He saved it.
Didn't look like it.
Oh, he's all right. There he is. He's back. So you got Dylan Clark, Caleb Ellswick, and then the Pigmobile and Gironi is coming. Garoni is coming along right behind them. So this is a battle right here for first, second, and third of the trucks right now. Again, they may be, if they aren't a lap down, they are in this case. But as far as they're concerned, they're on the same lap. Oh, Bo Ross has just found Miles' wall right there. And he hit it pretty good, too.
Yep.
I'll be surprised if he can hold on to that car. There you see Nate Johnson going down on the inside of Kevin Garoni.
Yep.
Oh, Kevin finds the wall. turn 4 is reaching out and touching people right now, Harold. So Kayla's still a lap down with 17 minutes to go. I don't know that she's going to get that back. Unless she does it the hard way, and she's a long way away for that. Andy Turner's still hanging in there.
Look at this.
Taco Gortman has found the backside of Tiny Horse Johnson. Go ahead, Taco, you bad man, you. We haven't talked to him. We've talked to Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Several times. Every time. But Taco Gorman says, you know what? I'm going to deliver today. I got my car running. He's on him, too. Boy, oh, boy. Got to dive down in. Can he hold it all the way through the turn? He goes up a little, but comes back down. That's a good way to run through that turn. So this is where everybody seems to not be able to hold that bottom coming through 3 and 4. They hold it well through 1 and 2, but not, they're a lot, you know. Bill Klingbill says, you know what? Enough's enough. I'm going to get in on this. He's now in 4th place in the Monster Energy car, and he's coming on strong too. Luke will see him in his mirror currently. There you see Taco is proudly wearing his Sasquatch award. Thank you very much, Taco, for putting it on there. We appreciate it. And the 1 to go sticker as well. The one thing is, hey, look who Keith, hey, Sonia, Keith's back out there again. How about that? Bless his little heart. Someone is blowing up.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we're talking about the 222 Tuesdays that we had on Tuesday here, the 22nd of
Yes.
February in the 22nd year of 2000.
I know that
All
that
the
had to be.
twos.
That is the greatest Taco Tuesday day ever. You have to admit. Luke seems to be slowly reeling them in. Time-wise, they're about equal. He's about 1/10 of a second faster. So he is reeling them in. Did I just West Virginia speak that? He is reeling them. Okay, I said it right. Never mind. It didn't sound right when it came out of my mouth.
Right there, you say that guy there catching him real quick.
Yeah, so what you got? I can switch on to that if you'd like, a little hillbilly. So right now we got Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson out in the lead, and right behind him is Taco Gortman in his Taco Mobile. Right behind them, coming in the Crush, the orange Crush car is number 10, Luke Smith. I think he might be the fastest man out there right now. He's certainly catching them in a hurry. And there's your West Virginia for you.
I wonder if Taco Gortman's got any of them jalapenos.
Oh, spicy jalapenos might help. Or my favorite has become, oh, well, he found the wall. He found the wall. That is
Well,
a
Miss
hard hit.
Fonseca has shown up, and we're talking about Mama Fonseca. And she says that we need to be kind to her their son.
Yes, ma'am, we are. We have been. You can ask Sonia. We are very nice to him. I'm sorry that he had to have. As a matter of fact, you know what, Harold? Since Miss August Fonseca has come on there, let's give somebody an award. Send out the beast. There we go. Tonight's winner, because he didn't do anything wrong other than someone else hit him, Keith Fonseca will get the Sasquatch Hard Luck Award, and that means he can proudly put that on his car next week and show that he may not have won the race, but he's won our hearts. The Sasquatch Hard Luck Award, presented by One to Go Studios.
I'm sorry. It's August, not Augustine. Sorry. I'm sorry,
see?
sir.
That's
Mister.
That's Harold's fault.
Yes.
August, that's Harold.
Because that was Harold's fault.
He assumed.
I
See what
did.
happens when you assume?
Yep, I did it. My fault.
Yep. He still got the award, though, Mr. August, just so you know. So he did have a tough time out there, and none of that was his fault. That one time he got caught up where a car flew over top of him and landed on him. So just glad that he's out
They're
there.
wrapping the 99 here.
Yeah, they are. Patrick suddenly has a problem, and I don't know what it is. By the way, that tap on the wall didn't seem to slow Taco down too much. He's still hauling.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, though, Mr. August, thanks for listening and watching, too, by the way. Should have given you a shout-out since that's the first time we've seen you on there. We like to give shout-outs, don't we?
Yep. We like his helmet. We like Keith's helmet.
Chip needs help.
Hey,
Chip said he understood, so I might not be yeah, I love the Care Bear helmet.
Yep.
That's absolutely a classic. That may go down as the whoa, what is that?
Venom.
Venom, how about that? Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson has changed to a Venom helmet. Like it.
Yeah, now that he knows that we're featuring helmets.
Yeah, exactly. He changed it up. Don't you think he did? We noticed, Ryan. We noticed.
But that Venom. So who's
Taco's
driving?
not letting him get away.
Is it Ryan Johnson or Venom? Who's driving?
Well, clearly it looks like Ryan's driving.
Well, you don't think Venom can drive?
I didn't say he couldn't. He just drives angry. He's like Groundhog Day. Don't drive angry. Don't drive angry.
About 10
And by the
minutes
way-
left here, so.
By the way, Chip, that was hillbilly, not Creole, like we like to talk about on, from the movie.
The Water Boy.
That's a different scene. But God, he didn't. You can't even understand it. So, all right, where are we at with trucks? Ramsdale is leading in the Xfinity cars, followed by Justin Gibbs and Richard Crane. Thomas Teagan right there is our leader of the trucks.
Patriotic tribute to Teagan with the Eagle. Great American Eagle. America.
America. That's right. He got jacked up in that back right corner, though, didn't he? Mm-hmm. And Jeff Ramsdale, after finally getting a pretty car again, is also leading there in the 97. He's doing the DuPont colors all the way and the Exalta by even having a Jeff Gordon Rainbow Warrior helmet as well.
Yep.
So if you're going to do it right, and he's doing it right.
Huh. So August has been on a few times. We just didn't notice him. Or Mr. August, is it that you haven't said anything? Because usually we talk to people who say something.
Yeah, this might be the first time he's saying so. Don't call him out like that, Harold.
Hey. Watch it. I'll put the broadcaster curse to the spectators.
Oh, don't do that. So I don't know what happened to Mr. Gortman, but he's a lap down. Did he go down to pits?
Yes.
He did. Okay. So Taco couldn't deliver the tacos all the way through. Does that mean Ryan has to go down as well?
More likely than not.
Really? Okay. Because they did stretch it out. These two guys stretched it out before.
This is where we need a pit reporter. We'll find out from Ryan Johnson's pit crew if they got enough gas.
That's right. Anybody wants to look into that? We'd love to have a pit reporter.
Think we have one in your back room down there yonder.
Yeah, she's not feeling well this week, so next week we'll have to teach her how to do it. And
I know she likes.
She didn't even say hi today.
She plays with one of them there cellular phones.
She does play with a cellular phone, that's for sure.
And it got Discord on it, so she can go do that.
She can. She can go in there
So
and
Ryan
find out
Tiny
what's
Horse just
going on.
lapped Bo Ross down.
Well, that's because Bo found the wall. Bo knows walls. However,
Augie, there you go. I love it, Augie. So
hey, sweet. That we will.
So-
I'm gonna write that down so Harold doesn't screw it up from
hey,
now
I
on.
know Augie because Mr. Augustino was the guy who made the subs that I love so much back home in Chicago, and we
here we go.
called him Augie.
Hey,
And
if anybody doesn't know this, Harold's from Chicago. Yellow flag is out, by the way.
Yeah.
Caution
See what you
has
thought?
come out.
I think Chip Kelly threw that down there.
I think he did. Chip, stop throwing the flag.
Somebody says something about not enough gas, and then all comes out. It's one of them Jimmy Johnson type flags that came out.
Ah, the Phantom flags. Yes, yes, yes. They're still driving like there ain't no tomorrow. Well, that's the Everfast Dilling on the outside. Oh, no. That was Dylan Clark getting spun out by Caleb Ellswick. Oh, two of the fastest trucks out there. What on earth? I'm shocked. I am chagrined. That's from a movie, too.
All right, so
The
you'll see
great-
these two here. There's the clip right yonder.
Comes right up and clips him. Wow.
Right there.
Right there. Look at you go, Harold.
Right
Now, you're
there.
going to show us a spin motion? What happens to the
Well,
30?
It's
when
going to
that
make
happens?
the 34 go up to the wall and then
Uh-huh.
spin.
Oh, okay, let's go. How about that? Well, he did a little more than spinning. He was more
And
on a
it-
tumble
And then you
drive.
tumble.
Yes, yes. Again, Telestration brought to you by the great Harold Darner of One to Go Studios, who is still looking for food sponsors for both him and myself.
New leader.
Yep. So he's going to stay out. How did we get Luke around? Were they running back to the stripe? I don't understand how he got around him.
Johnson is in the pits.
He was right behind him just a second ago.
Andy Turner and Johnson went into the pits.
I don't buy it.
He got zero laps for his stint.
Okay, I see it now. I guess I buy it now.
I'll buy that for $1.
So Luke's only on 2, so he got a pit somewhere in there too. How
No, I
about
know.
that?
I don't know how that Chip. We can't even keep a race in Chicago.
They have a hard time spelling the manufacturers in Chicago. That's why they can't keep a race. I'm hard on him, believe me. I'm hard on him.
To be
All right.
fair, I'm from the suburbs of the great city
Don't try to
of
change it
Chicago.
now. Don't try to change it now. Everybody says that. Well, I don't live in the city proper. I'm from the suburbs. That suburb's one of the biggest suburbs on the planet. So anybody is from the suburbs, even if
Yeah,
you're from downtown.
that's-
I'm from the suburbs of downtown. I'm just three blocks from the Bean. Okay, that's how suburb I am.
That ain't no suburbs. If you're 3 blocks from the Bean, you're inside the river.
I'm just saying, everybody claims. I talk to people all the time from Chicago, and we're in a suburb. Yeah, where? Like the 14th block away from the middle of the city. The suburb.
No
Yeah. Okay.
Now I will say that's what kind of threw me here. No, you own that, okay? All right, Chip, I'll own it. Being in Chicago, and I own that. You're right.
Right.
Now the issue is that as a Chicagoan, Milwaukee is the suburbs. Yes, it is true. True
It
that.
is.
True that.
Oh, absolutely. That's all you gotta do is look at the map.
Well, now in Chicago, I found it interesting. We're getting ready to go back green here, but like between Baltimore and Philadelphia, in Chicago, we would call that all suburbs of one of those two cities. You
Yeah,
know,
Wilmington's actually the big city, and those two are suburbs of Wilmington. Okay, that's really how it works. Y'all look at the map. Wilmington, Delaware sits between Philadelphia and Baltimore, which means they are our suburbs
Okay.
of our city. Okay,
whatever.
that's the way it works.
Sure.
Okay.
You go ahead and tell yourself that.
Any other Delawareans out there, help me out.
If there were any other out there, they would chime in.
That's true. They probably would.
Chirpity chirp.
No chirping from anyone in Delaware tonight.
All right, so
here we
the
go.
10 and the 38 switch positions.
Ooh, 10 gets a heck of a jump,
We got
and
2.5
away
minutes
he
here.
goes. Now the question is this: well, Ryan's going to catch him pretty fast. It looks like.
He gonna make,
Is Taco going to be able to get up there and make a?
no,
oh, he's still
having an issue with
a lap
Turner.
down. Yeah. We're looking for Turner with the no hood right there. Turner with the no hood. See, Luke takes a little while to get fast. Like, he is not a from the beginning fast kind of guy. So there you see him kind of cutting it like that right in front. Ooh,
Yep.
This is going to be a good finish, folks.
Coming up on 2 minutes to go. Reminder: when the clock goes 0, that's the white flag lap. The next time they cross the stripe, it'll be race over.
Everybody got that? There's a quiz at the end. He's there, Harold. He's there.
Oh yeah. Can you make the move though? It's one thing
I
to
don't know.
catch him, and another thing to
yeah.
pass it up.
That's exactly right.
Because look, he was there, and now he's like 6 car lengths back.
No doubt.
We have cars around.
Do we? Is there going to be a
looks
caution?
like 4 cars around. Shouldn't be, because and Luke Smith just put up the fastest lap of the race.
I said he runs faster as it goes. He does it. He's not that quick guy at the beginning, but man, when he starts to get the tires heated up, he flies. All right, a minute to go, folks. 1 minute left. Mr. Kevin Garoni, by the way, has taken over the truck lead thanks to the other two playing pinball coming off of the second turn, and still Jeff Ramsdell is leading the Xfinity guys. Xfinity.
About 2 laps remaining, I believe.
By the way, I want to throw one more. I'm not gonna. It doesn't look like I'm gonna give an Xfinity one, but could you send the Beast out one more time with 30 seconds to go? All right, one more guy to go, Mr. Dylan Clark. After that kind of thing, you're gonna get the award. Sasquatch Award goes to Dylan Clark in the 34.
White
because
flag is out.
About as hard luck as they come. White flag out. These two are going to settle it here. And it looks like Luke Smith has plenty of speed. It gets around everybody on the inside. All right. Luke Smith has beaten the horse. Tiny Horse Johnson has met his match tonight, which is shocking because we haven't had that all year. Here we come for the trucks as we come around. Everyone finishing up here. Jeff Ramsdell is going to take the Xfinity right there. And I don't know what happened to Kevin Garoni. He's coming. Here he comes. Keep waving, sir. Keep waving. Keep waving. Keep waving.
Did he run out of gas?
comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. And there he goes. I don't know how they're going to finish that. Does he still get the win?
It's Caleb Ellswick won.
Ellswick's going to win, huh? Okay. Mine's stuck on 11 seconds, Harold. 11 seconds. Oh, I got it now. Ellswick. Yeah, there you go. We're going to talk to Caleb again. How about that? Go ahead, Ramsdell. Burn them things down. This is Dancing with the Stars, only with an automobile.
Automobile?
As we see our two contestants this evening doing beautiful dancing donuts on the front of the Monster Mile. There we see Matthew Boston Wheeler coming through, ruining everything. Hey! There it is. All right. Well, the excitement ended. That was something there.
For one more.
Boom. Matthew's still getting in the laps. That's good. That's what you like. You like dedication, right?
Yep.
All right. Oh, a little Polish victory lap. I see you. You ain't ready to do it.
Oh, no.
I don't think he's going to do it. There's no way he's doing it. We'll see. Everybody hang tight. This could be interesting. Remember, turn left, not right. There you go. Come on, Luke. You got this. Nope. Turn the other way. Luke, turn the other. Luke. There you go. Atta boy. All right. Nope. No, that's a wall. Stay away from that. All right. I like the paint scheme though. Coming down, doing a much better job coming up. Nope. Still a wall there. That's a wall, Luke. Okay. Well, there's your Polish lap from Luke's. Oh no, he said no. I'm gonna keep going.
Try it again.
He's gonna try again. Got to give him credit. If you don't know this move, this is a Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson move. It's the Polish victory lap where he's actually running backwards and running backwards on the track. So if that makes no sense, that's probably because of the way I said it. He's actually gone the wrong way though, Harold. For a Polish victory lap.
Yeah, he's
he
not.
should be going.
Yeah,
he should be going turn 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
So he's just doing a backwards lap, like he's doing a rewind. Rewind.
If it wasn't a Polish lap, then this would be like a.
This is the rewind.
The rewind lap. Okay.
All right, we're gonna pull him up and talk to him while he tries to do this rewind.
While he tries to do this, that'll be fun. Go ahead.
I think we're in comms now with Luke Smith doing the rewind.
The rewind
on
lap.
the front stretch now at Dover. Actually, not on turn 4, I guess.
Maybe 4.
Yes, sir. I'm in turn 4.
So
Okay,
we're calling it the rewind because it's not the Polish because you had to go the other way.
Yeah, you had to go 4, 3, 2, 1 for the Polish. However, nice job on this. Picked up a lot of speed on the backstretch and got a little scary on 1 and 2, but nice job, Luke. How do you feel, buddy? Got a big win tonight.
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm tired of Ryan stealing all my wins.
Well, you got one.
That's right. What was it about your car tonight that you really, really liked? I told Harold I was a little concerned on the last restart only because you didn't seem to have that burst speed. But man, once your tires got hot, you could walk the dog. Is that about right for your car tonight?
Yeah, that last restart, I went to race Ryan and he pinched me down a little bit low and I got loose and it heated up that right rear. So I had very little speed that whole entire run. Then once I got fresh tires, I was like, I know this is a race because I was going to be on his outside or his inside because I somehow passed him because the caution was perfectly timed.
Yep.
And I was just able to get that speed and make him make a mistake.
So Harold, is he saying that he threw the water bottle out right at the right time? Is that what I'm hearing?
No,
Luke saying?
No, because
No,
what he
okay.
said is he had one of his teammates throw the water bottle out at just the right time.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought I
love
heard.
the right time cautions. Yeah. Hey, Luke, great job though. You did a wonderful job throughout the entire race. I really enjoyed watching you. Thought you did a great job of kind of hauling him in more than one time. So, is there anybody on that beautiful orange Crush mobile that you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank the admins for putting on this great race. I'd like to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. I'll definitely go back and watch it. And I'd like to thank Ryan for making me a better driver every week because I'm always racing him and he's always fun to race.
What is the autograph above the door? 'Cause I can't quite make it out.
It says Kremet. Lucas Gortman and I, we're Kremet and Kermit.
Because I know Kermit the Frog, but I've never heard of Kremet. So maybe that's the other frog that I'm not aware of.
What?
Yeah, we're brothers.
There you go.
All righty then. So
Thanks, Luke. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, so that is the #1 next gen Cup Series driver. Now
Yeah,
we'll
you're
get
doing
to,
that because you don't want to get busted by Mark.
Now I'm going to talk to the Xfinity driver, the
There you go.
winner of Jeff Ramsdale. So we'll take.
We've heard
Luke
this
back.
name before, I think. Yeah, I think we've heard this
All right,
guy's name
Jeff
before.
Ramsdale, you're up in the booth. That 97 Exalta getting it done, leading the Xfinity Series to the win here at the Monster Mile.
Guys.
Jeff, the only part that hasn't been hit is your roof. You sure you don't want to go down into turn 3 at a high rate of speed and spin it?
All
What
right.
the heck, man? Whew.
That was I got caught up early in an accident, got a lap down, and won that second stage, and had a lap on everybody, and just paced myself.
Just so you know, your buddy Patrick Anderson, of course, calls you a hack now that you've won. What a surprise. I think the last time he called you a hack, what did you do?
He
I
won.
think I won.
That's what I thought. So the more he calls you the hack, the more we're going to interview you.
Right.
But, great job coming from behind. I do remember you getting caught up in that first one, got yourself a new car. How was it? Was it just timing that got you back up front tonight? I know you were in some tough spots a couple times tonight, weren't you?
Yeah, I was in a lot of tough spots, but the key was making it on that second stage on fuel when everybody else pitted.
There you go.
That's the key.
Yeah, I was going to say, otherwise, it seemed like you could find every issue that came along.
Yeah.
So some of your sponsors are a little squished, so why don't you give a shout out to whoever you'd like to talk to?
I got to thank the Gas and Go boys: Patrick, Richard, David, Jonathan, Steven, Cake, all them guys on my team there. I got to thank my girlfriend for letting me do this. You guys putting on the broadcast, doing an awesome job. David for all of his time and admins, and we're thinking of his son that's out fighting the war.
Yep. Harold, what do you got for him before he runs away from us?
He can't.
I ain't running away. I love this. I love seeing you guys. This is the third time this year.
I'm looking at the car and I'm like, he ain't going anywhere.
Oh, that was on the cool down lap. I was doing the Polish victory lap and a car slammed me. So that's why. Other than that, the car would have been perfect.
I did like your Dancing with the Stars donuts up on the front with you and Luke.
Oh yeah. I had to do some victory,
Tandem donuts, yes. So
Tandem donuts.
But yeah, we definitely love talking to the drivers afterwards.
Yeah,
we
man.
like having a good time with you guys. You guys help us make it up here. With this type of track, and I'll have to talk to Dave about this. I did not realize, with almost 40 cars of different capabilities on this track, you guys, I don't think there was a square inch that was left open. I think we had a car or a truck on every piece of asphalt out here. And we're trying to cover it all. I'm like, woo.
Yeah, this track's tough with 35 cars on it, and especially the different speeds of different cars. The Xfinity cars were so much slower than everybody else, so you had to give and take.
All right.
Yes, you did.
So we got the Exalted 97, and that's Ken's favorite sponsor.
There's only about 15, 16 of them around on the track.
Jeff heard me say something
I think they doubled after Ken said he's like, I'm tired of seeing Exalta, and so everybody
I
ran
didn't
out.
say I was tired of it. I was just wondering if there were any other sponsors that were out there. That's all I'm saying.
I think Exalta went and signed everybody else the contracts within the first week. So, all right.
Yeah.
So Jeff,
another thing I got to thank Turtle Shells for doing
All right.
this paint scheme also, and hopefully next week at Charlotte I'll see you guys up in the booth again.
Awesome.
from the Dover to the Charlotte. Okay.
Yes.
Charlotte. All right.
All right. So
Great
let that
job,
97 go, Jeff. You have a good
Thank
night.
you guys.
Yep.
You too, guys.
All right. So we'll take Jeff down and replace him with truck driver Caleb Ellswick. Who
We've never talked to this guy either.
No. There he is.
That's a good looking
Pretty.
Yeah.
All right, Caleb, you're in the booth with Harold and Cushy. We got the Ellswick Esports helmet shown, and that 66 brings it home in P1 here at Dover.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
All right, we got you now. All right, cool.
Hey, Harold, do me a favor. Can we look at the back of that truck real quick? That's good looking stuff right there, Caleb. While we try to see if we are able to do that, let me ask you a question. What had happened coming off of turn 1 and 2 between you and Dylan? That's beautiful.
Yeah, I appreciate that on the back. Part of TTF, we all try to run patriotic, and we've got several drivers. They're firefighters and police officers, and found this one. It shows the faith, the most important thing. So
Yes, indeed.
just try to ride a little bit with him on the truck, and sometimes it brings good luck, and sometimes he's just there to help you out when you need him. So I thought it was a cool little design to put on the back there, and it kind of resembles my faith and allows other people to see a beautiful looking picture on the back of that truck.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But no, I feel bad for Dylan Clark. I didn't mean to get into him like I did. I know he thinks I dumped him, but I didn't really mean to. My tire, I'm pretty good for the first 15, 16 laps. I think I had the fastest lap in the whole race anyway.
Yeah.
Felt like I had a better truck than the 34 there at the beginning of the run, but then I would just lose the front end of the truck. I've tried to hold myself accountable to race myself clean this whole season, and I feel like I have, but I didn't mean to do that to the 34. I hate to see that happen. I didn't know he didn't have a fast repair either, so I thought he was going to have a fast repair and come right back up through there, but I hate to see that happen with him, and hopefully me and him can talk it through and clear that up if there's anything there. But, tried to be as respectful as I can. I truly didn't mean to wreck him on that point. Like to see if I could finish it out. I thought with a late caution or something like that, I think I could have had to give him a run for his money. But, all in all, it was a good day. I think, once again, Clark's had the fastest truck the last few weeks. I've just been fortunate to be able to come out with a couple wins from it, but it was a good race. I thought the 12 and 08 there was going to get it, and I think somebody blew their motor at the end of it, and I was just able to get around them and on the back stretch to get the win. But
I was going to ask you about that. It looked like Pork Chop's truck just stopped running. Either he ran out of gas, Kevin Groney's truck either ran out of gas or he blew up, but he certainly disappeared all of a sudden. And I looked up, and Harold said, "Nope, Caleb's got it." And so.
Nate, he got wrecked a little bit earlier, and he was watching. He said that it looks like it just blew up coming out of 2. So, like I said, that misfortune I'll take. Maybe a little bit of luck on the back end of the truck there helped out prevail on that one. I'll take it when I can. But honestly, this race should have been the 34s. It was his race to win, and I ruined that for him. So I do apologize for that. But hopefully we can continue to move on and continue the success we're seeing with TTF. It's cool to be able to race for these guys. I think. Hoping to see some of our guys get up to Cup Series maybe next season. And I think either Clark or I is going to get promoted to Xfinity after this race anyway. So, my vote would be to put Clark up there. He deserves it more than I do. But no, it was a good, fun race. Dover's a different handful. Had a lot of cautions there. Was able to dodge a couple good wrecks. So that was a blessing for sure.
Yep. Yeah. Well, Dylan did have a fast truck. There's no doubt. I mean, he was able to run up there sometimes hanging on to the backside of the Cup cars without any trouble at all. So you're right. The tough part a lot of people don't understand is when you come off of those turns at Dover, there's an elevation change. And cars can act really crazy when they come off of 1 and 2, come off of 3 and 4, and it kind of looked like your truck climbed the banking when you didn't want it to. Again, it is tough, and some people are going to be upset, and some people are going to be hurt. But it's part of racing too. If the intention was there, that'd be one thing. But as you said, you have apologized over it, so that's good. But who you want to give a shout out to? I mean, go ahead and give it one more time around. And I know we've talked to you in the past, but why don't you let them hear?
Yeah, huge shout out to TTF Motorsports, the big alliance partner that we've got, and I've been proud to drive for them this season. Huge alliance for Elski Sports on our side, and I think they're going to bring us. They're going to come on for some endurance races with us, so it's going to be cool to get in some GT3 cars and run with them. We enjoy that pretty well. Congrats to all the winners for the trucks and Xfinity. I think Ramstall is going to continue his huge success, and I'm getting tired of seeing the backwards victory lane. So hopefully Kayla or somebody will come up there and whoop some tail. But all in all, good race for everybody. Good clean run for everybody, and just enjoy and look forward to next week. And I appreciate y'all for doing what you do.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for giving us the time today, and we'll see you next week at Charlotte.
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all have a great one.
All right, Caleb Ellswick, tonight's first across the line for the Truck Series. So we'll now move it out here to our scenic area here, right here. There we go. In our race summary, so there's our McConey Setup Shop LLC split decision at the Monster Mile. The overall winner was Luke Smith. He had 7 cautions for 32 laps. Had 36 drivers start the race, and Luke Smith was the fastest at 23.092. So Ken, man, that was a different than what we've seen with these guys. Not normally a lot of caution flags in this series. But we talked about it before we even went green. This is a very small racetrack with that many cars, and it was going to be an issue. They were going to find each other somewhere, somehow, and they did a really good job keeping it down to the amount of cautions it actually had.
Well, yeah, exactly right. And the one thing I want people to think about, listen, when there's 35 cars of the own type cars, it's tough. When you add trucks that are longer than the other cars, when you have Xfinities that have a higher back end, when you have the Cup cars that are sucking down to the track, you're going to get closing speeds they don't think of. You're going to get elevation changes that are going to kick the back end of these vehicles out, and you're just going to have accidents. It is what it is. I thought they did a heck of a job considering it could have been even worse. Each series was close. Each series ran well. There were some comers, some goers, which we've had literally every single week. But the guys that are out front are the guys that have been out front all year. The fact that we had Luke Smith take over Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson's podium, hey, someone's got to do it. Why not the Orange Crush? But I thought great race all the way around. Loved Dover, not only because it's our home track, but it's almost guaranteed to bring you some form of excitement throughout the day. I've only seen one or two stinker races here. Otherwise, it's typically tight, people moving in and out, and we got to see quite a bit tonight.
Definitely did. And I believe they said what it was, but I'll double check the schedule. I don't want to be wrong.
Well, they said Charlotte, so let's see if they're right.
So Charlotte at night. So we're going to be under the lights at Charlotte. And I've been to Charlotte as one of the tracks when I was in North Carolina serving at Fort Bragg. I got to go over there. And then we're going to Daytona Road on March 11th.
Oh, man.
Then Talladega. And then we got our throwback so March is going to be very packed.
March is going to be packed.
Charlotte, Daytona Road, Talladega, and the Legacy, Texas, which I like better. That's actually the typical 1.5 without the funky, flattened out corner. So
Yep.
And that's our throwback race. So paints galore, I'm sure, is going to happen for that race with throwbacks.
I would imagine so, and I look forward to seeing the throwbacks coming from these guys again. They deliver great paint schemes. Some of them have the same, but most of them have great paint schemes. Even Taco Gortman threw one at us tonight that I thought was pretty fun to watch. So
Definitely was.
Yeah. Harold and I are going to have to get off now because at some point we're going to have to get up at 5:30 in the morning to drive to West Virginia to eat bacon. Is that about right, Harold?
Something like that.
Something like that. So shout out to the guys that joined us, Chip Kelly, and then Mark Ackerman over there. Talked a lot on YouTube. Those of you that joined in, Augie, thanks so much for chiming in. Really appreciated you. Sonia, of course, you're our in-house pit reporter for the Fonseca home. And then, of course, April and a couple others for Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson. Robin was there as well. You guys bring it, and we appreciate it. And that's all I got to say about that, Harold.
Yep, that's all I got to say about that. And we will catch you guys at the next turn at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
What an exciting race brought to you by One to Go Studios. Here they come out of turn 4 to the white flag, and it's 1 to go. Thank you to all our sponsors, drivers, and viewers. We'll see you at the next turn.